Okay, sound is on now. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I screwed it up again. Sound is now on. You can hear me now. You can hear me now. All right. I do apologize. You should be able to hear me now. Can someone confirm that you can hear me? Yes, no? Can someone confirm? Okay, we're in. Okay, good. Good, good, good. All right. So let's start this all over again. You hear me now? Melissa, I was talking to you too, but that's okay. That's okay. Jolie just texted John, you're fabulous. Thank you so much. Okay. You can hear me now. So. Let's start all over again. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. That was operator error on my part. I apologize. I apologize. And this is also me getting used to some new things because I am also live on Facebook. Jolie James John probably thinks I'm crazy. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He knows. He appreciates. He knows. Okay, so we're good now. And Saturday Psychic Sampler, specific questions only, live on Facebook and YouTube. Special shout out to the members and moderators on YouTube, and a special shout out to Michelle's Mystic Corner for the very generous super sticker. Really, really appreciate that. Of course, super chats and super stickers are ways that you can support this broadcast. Most appreciated. All right, now we're going back to Card Cam, and I hadn't even started Melissa's reading yet, so that's all good. And we're going to start with Melissa and keep going from there. Thank you for your patience with me. I just am hitting the wrong button, and it starts everything up except the audio. So I need to learn to fix that. But let's get going. Off to Card Cam we go. All right, here we are. I am working with Wiser Tarot. And by the way, your tarot scopes are in Wiser Tarot as well. And they're up. They've been up for a while for the members only, but they're now up for everyone. So check out your tarot scopes and share them. And tarot scopes are also going up on TikTok, and I think I'm going to put them up on YouTube Shorts this month. So look for them there as well. All right, here we go. And if you are here on YouTube for the first time, if you would like to ask a question, you must subscribe, but then you'll be able to ask the question right away. So please feel free to do that. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, LP is just here now. So LP did not see that I made the same mistake today that I did yesterday. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Can you tell I'm blushing? All right. Here we go. Melissa Grosso, thanks so much for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Thanks for being a member for 3 years. Here we go. Here's the question. I missed Thursday's newsletter recap. Of course, the newsletter on Thursday was about shifting perspective. Melissa is looking for a perspective shift. This week was really hard and heavy for obvious reasons. I was in a very dark place starting on Monday. A woman I'm friendly with at the gym asked if I was okay and was trying to comfort me. I could not bring myself to open up to her about what was bothering me because she and I share very different political views, and I knew I would have received an eye roll if I opened up. I have a similar situation coming up tomorrow as I have a family party to attend and will not get any sympathy there. And I have to say, right away, like, your family has watched you build your career with the State Department over these many years, and they must be seeing what is being said from the highest levels of office about federal workers. Are they really listening to that and saying, yes, our Melissa for 80 years has been sitting there, not 80, sorry, for 20 years or however long it's been, has been sitting there with her thumb up her butt, doing nothing and being lazy and collecting taxpayer dollars. Does your family really believe that? That's going to be my first question. because I'll answer the question you ask, but many more too. Like, how does your family process the fact that they're talking badly, literally, about you, and they're hearing it? How is your family processing it? I think they have that ability to say, "Oh no, that's not about her." It's like trans people who support the administration and are now surprised that the right's being taken away. I think they're able to do that. No, it's not about you. Okay, so I just had to figure that out. Okay. My question is, this is from Melissa, how can I shift my perspective so I'm not so angry at these people, or shift how I explain what's going on so they actually understand the impact of a decision being made at a national level? No need for apology. It makes perfect sense. And Melissa, no one has reached out to me to see how I am from my family. So let's see. How do you handle this? And first of all, is it necessary to shift your perspective from anger? I think you have a right to be angry. Should you shift your perspective from anger? What should your relationship with your anger be? I think the anger is appropriate, but you have to be careful about what you do with it. I almost feel like you need to be angry at the situation, not at the people. Angry at the situation, not at the people. Trey, hard for me to have sympathy for those people. Yeah, I get it. Be angry at the situation, not at the people. Right, it's chickens for KFC. Exactly. So, how should you approach this? Like, no one is called to see how you are. How should you approach this? I think with your family particularly, I think you have to be straightforward. I think, when you go to the family party and they're like, "How are you?" You have to say, "Well, you can imagine I'm very concerned about my job. I'm very concerned about the good international work that we do and the good work that we do in the state of Connecticut. I'm very concerned that the work that I've done over these many years is being undone. I'm worried about my own future. I'm worried about my coworkers' futures. As you can imagine, I'm very worried." I think you should be absolutely transparent, not in an angry way, but in a, oh my gosh, I just saw something in the chat. I'll get to that in a minute. But Melissa, I think you shift your perspective by being angry at the situation, not at the people. And the way to explain what is going on so they understand the impact is let them see you. Let them see you. Don't pretty yourself up. I mean, you're always pretty, but don't pull it together and put on your good face. Let them see you the way they saw you at the gym. Let your family see you. It's going to be an interesting experiment because a lot of people who are seeing themselves or their family members going through this, it sort of shifts them into a little more empathy and compassion. Let's see if that's possible here, because that's the thing you really need to know with your family is, are they possible? Is it possible for them to be compassionate? That's really the question. That's the question. And so with friends, we get it. We're friendly acquaintances. Melissa, cool. I can surely put my Scorpio scowl on. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And with friends, I think you're right to kind of censor yourself. And I'm not sure it matters so much in how close are those people anyway. So don't be mad at the people, be mad at the circumstance. And don't try to hide your sorrow. And let's see what it does. But you're doing that, Melissa, as a scientific experiment because you need to know if your family is capable of any kind of empathy. That would be valuable to know. Let's find out. All right. Oh, Claire, my heart is breaking for you. Yeah, I get it. Now, Gemini Sun. Gemini Sun, thank you. That's right. I remember you did re-up your membership. I remember. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. And thanks for being a moderator. My son just said, "Hi, Christiana." He's 3 now and has heard your voice since he's in my belly. So Oh my gosh. Well, okay, what is your son's name? Type in, if you don't mind, type in your son's name, and I'll say hi directly to him if he would like that, and if you would like that. If you don't want to do that on the internet, I totally understand. But if you do, I'd be happy to say hi to him. And it's so great that I got to meet him at Panera. That is fabulous. Melissa, I shall report back. Yeah, we all want to know. We all want to know. All right, now we are finally off and running. Let's see what we got. All right, here we go. Finally off and running. 1 second. Okay, yep, just checking on some things here. All right, here we go. Quinn Kilharius, Renata, great to see you. You are up next. Oh, his name is Shiloh. Okay, have him listen. Have him listen. I'm going to do Quinn Kilharius, Renata next, and then I'm going to say hi to Shiloh. So get him ready and get him to listen. Okay. Quinn Kilharius, Renata, it's so great to see you. Today is the first day of Carnival here in Brazil. Oh my gosh. In that spirit, I would like to know if Fernanda Torres will win an Oscar tomorrow. We are rooting hard for her here. I bet you are. What are her chances of winning? It could go either way. It could go either way, but I'm going to say she is winning regardless. Like whether she wins the Oscar or not, she is winning. And so keep rooting. I think there's a chance, but it could go either way. All right. And now I want to say hi to a very special listener. Let me give you the full face. Shiloh, it is so good to see you. I hear you are 3 years old. My grandkids are almost that age too. It is so nice to see you. Thanks for being here and thanks for watching. All right. Here we go. Who's up next? Smile Soul 20, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Good to see you. Again, Michelle's Mystical Corner, thanks for being a member. And thanks for the super sticker. Next question is from Nalini Kalu. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. It's great to see you. Will M be okay? And should I accept the offer from Grampy? Will it really make a difference and will it be reliable? All right. Thanks for using members only emojis. We really appreciate you, Nalini. Okay. Will M be okay? It'll take some time and it depends what you mean by okay. There's a little bit of instability there, but yes, I think in the long run, yes. Should I accept the offer from Grampy? You accept it, but you don't count on it. But, I mean, what are the strings? Are there strings? Are there strings? Like, if you accept this offer, what does it require? You see, I think there's strings. And so be careful about the strings. If there's strings, no. If there's no strings, you accept it, but you don't count on it because it will not be reliable. I'm sorry. Oh, Gemini's son, he smiled and looked shocked that the TV is talking to him. Oh my gosh. Yes, and I'm so glad I got to meet you in person before you moved away. I'm sure our paths will cross in person again eventually. All right, so fun. All right, here we go. Jolie James, so good to see you. Thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. What does the next phase of my life look like? You have to trust yourself more and trust others less. I mean, that sounds terrible, and that's a huge blanket statement, but yeah, that. You have to trust yourself more and trust others less. All right, that's one thing. You have to bring in a lot of people. Like, I think this is in business, like you need a lot of clients. Oh my goodness, Jeannie Mnuchin, I'm seeing you commenting over on Facebook. I will answer you next on Facebook. Thank you so much for being here. And thanks for being a member over on YouTube. So Jolie, community, mutual aid, good friends, bringing in many people, but trust yourself first and foremost. Jolie's like, sounds accurate. You know, and I think this is how it's got to be for all of us going forward in a lot of ways. All right, Jeannie Mnuchin, who is a member here, is joining us over on Facebook, so appreciated. If it's not too late, my ears are a bit congested and there's a bit of dizziness. I hate that. I hate it when that happens. Oh my gosh, what is up with this? Okay, loose crystal, barometric pressure, sinus. Like, is it just general? Like, is it related? Here's the question. Is it related to the illness you have recently had and sinuses? Or is it like anxiety related vertigo? Or is it something else? I think it's sinuses, and I think you might need to do something to clear the sinuses up. So there's that. Will it affect your performance and such? It is making everything harder, so I do think you need to address it, yeah. And will it clear soon on its own? See, I think it's going to need help. I think you have to help it. I know you don't love to do that, but I think you need to. All right, back on over to YouTube. We've got Febborn. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Can you ask Spirit what to expect prediction-wise will be sent to me in the short term? P.S. Scared to even ask. Right. All right. So what do we see? Jeannie, you are very welcome. Okay. Prediction-wise, what should you expect, Febborn? You should expect to have some fun. You should expect some solutions to ongoing problems. You could expect that people who act a certain way will continue to act that way. And you can expect that you will be making some larger changes in your life of your own accord. All right, Martha, I'm not so sure it's silly. It's good to see you. I will get to that question. And I'm not so sure it's silly. Just saying. Lisa Harmon, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. All right, so Lisa Harmon is asking the non-specific question, which I will do. What does Spirit want me to know? And we hope you're doing really well. I'm wondering how you're feeling and how your new medical treatments are doing. That's my question, of course. Let me know. But let's see what the cards have to say. What does Spirit want you to know? Everything is a compromise. Life is always a compromise. But I believe the treatments that you're receiving and the things you're doing are really, really helping you. And you are moving forward well, but it is taking time. I also wonder if there's a car issue or an issue around travel, something like that. And so I feel like you are taking a licking and keeping on ticking, and you're coming back better than ever in a lot of ways. And in that, you are really finding a lot of balance. So that's what I see. Oh, Febborn, that's deep. Okay, there you go. Anna Kay, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Will I find love this year? I'm looking for fun, loyalty, and a loving relationship. Will I find that this year? You sure could. It is quite possible. I don't know which country you're finding it in, but it is absolutely quite possible that you could. Yes. I think you need to be proactive about it. You need to look. But yes. Yes, yes, yes. Trey Cameron, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. We really appreciate you. Any advice from Spirit? Oh my gosh. Okay. I love it when the cards are just so super accurate. I am coming back to you, Trey. Please excuse me. There was a Chariot reverse, something about a car. Lisa sold the car and kept the truck. There it is. Perfect. So obviously Spirit thinks you made a good decision there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. All right. Oh my goodness, Lisa, the difference between getting off chemo and going on targeted drug therapy is like night and day. I have energy and almost feel alive. Hallelujah and thank goodness. We are very grateful for this. Very grateful. All right, so Trey, here we go. So advice from that specific spirit, we know who we're talking about on finding an agent. Obviously, I'll be sending to many, but maybe just an idea of who the type of person would be that would most likely take me on and how difficult it will be for me. I know it's difficult for everyone. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be that hard. You've got a good voice. You're a unique voice. I think it's going to be a smaller imprint. Here's what I think, very specifically. A smaller imprint of a larger press. You know, like there's Schiffer books and then there's Red Feather, Mind, Body, Spirit as the smaller imprint, like that. Not that one, though. Not that one. That was just an example that came to my mind. So a small imprint. Okay, but you know what? That's not an agent. That's a publishing company. You're looking for an agent, but I'm going to say it's an agent that works with small imprints. And so someone who is very good at sort of finding the right niche, the right space for the right authors. And someone who likes to take on new people. So you're looking for the person who is looking for you. That's really what it comes down to. And I'm taking this particularly, Trey, as a sign that she herself will help you. So don't even worry about it. It's not going to be as hard as you think. Just do it. Let me know what you think. All right. Up next, Teresa. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator. A birthday reading. You turned 44 today. Everyone, please say happy birthday to Teresa. We appreciate you. Trey, you are very welcome. Let us know how it goes. Yeah, we can do a birthday reading. Absolutely. Happy birthday. 44 years. Happy birthday to Teresa. Yeah, here's your birthday reading. At this time, on this day, take a look around and recognize how much you have accomplished in 44 years against the backdrop of everything that has tried to keep you from doing it. Pride and satisfaction is what you need to be feeling in this moment. And from that, confidence in going forward. There it is. There it is. Hey, Dora, haven't seen you in a long time. Glad you're here. All right. All right. Who is next? Revival of Venus. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Glad you're here. I see your question coming up, but we've got 3 more before you. So you're coming up. Hey, Dora. All right, who's next? It's Leslie Jones. So glad you're here. What can I expect for the month of March? Same as it ever was, right? Okay, Talking Heads lyrics. Same as it ever was, same as it ever was. Like in a lot of ways. And in fact, things from your past coming back to haunt you. It could be. And what else can you expect for the month of March? I don't know how your love life is going, but it could be good. But again, things coming back to haunt you. This month, the advice for the month of March. Be careful and be clear. Have clarity. Have clarity around what is real and what is not, and don't let anyone convince you differently. I mean, obviously, if presented with evidence, be open to the evidence. But don't let, how do I want to say this? Don't let dark imaginings come in, and don't let anyone make you worry about something that you don't need to worry about. Does that make sense? All right, Pip, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. I'm wondering why I'm feeling so discombobulated at the moment. Wondering if I'm just nuts or something deeper. Probably not just nuts, but there's a card on the floor. Hang on. I will say the card on the floor was this, and it fell face up. So there is this sense with that you're tired. Like you've been through a lot, and you may be tired on a level you're not even thinking about. So you need some real rest if you can. You know, that's really necessary. So beyond that, you're not nuts, but you're building a whole new life for yourself, and it takes a lot. There's a lot going on in a lot of different ways, and it's hard for you to know what to trust. And I think a lot of the issue is you've been taught to trust others more than you've been taught to trust yourself. Similar thing than what I said that, you know, to Teresa, that I just said to Teresa. And I think that what you're experiencing is pretty normal given the circumstances. So I think the way to handle it is you need rest. You need to let go of that self-judgment, and you need to recognize you're creating an entirely new life for yourself, and that's not easy, and it will discombobulate you. Claire C. I can relate with something is up to the whole earth. Yeah, seriously. Seriously. All right. And Claire C., you're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Will I sell my camper soon, or should I keep it for a guest house art studio? Let's see. Is it likely to sell soon? It feels like it's taking a long time to sell. Should you just keep it? You know, there probably is a use for keeping it. And, you know, maybe see if you can keep it and it's enjoyable for you. And then if it's not, try again, because it doesn't feel like it's selling right now. So maybe try to keep it and see if you can utilize it in a way that you like. All right, Revival of Venus, here we are. Good to see you. There's a man at work. He's not done anything significant, but here and there, and he's done subtle gestures. Is he interested in me, or am I Delulu? Let's take a look and see. All right. I think there is an interest, but I don't think he's going for it, and I don't think you should go for it. I would leave this alone. There is an interest, but unless he really shows up full on, leave it alone, because he strikes me as the kind of person who doesn't go beyond subtle gestures and will expect the other person to do all the work. We're not interested. Unless he can prove himself differently, we're not interested. All right. Mix you ear. Oh my goodness, it's your birthday too. So what are the chances? It is Teresa's birthday, 44. Mixuer's birthday, 45. How cool is that? Both channel members here, both village members. Everyone say happy birthday to Mixuer. So your last birthday was hard. So you want some guidance going into your year. Oh, I see. The whole year. The year of being 2024 being 44. And it's fun that you're 44 and 24, and you're going to be 45 and 25 for mostly the year. So happy birthday, Mixuer. Michelle in Toronto. Everybody say happy birthday to Mixuer. Here it is. Here's the question. Guidance going into this year to make this year better than last year. Hey, Donna, so good to see you over there on Facebook. Please feel free to ask a question. I'd be happy to answer it. All right. Let's see. All right. Guidance to make this year better. There it is. Yeah, well, we're off to a great start, aren't we? I think we have to recognize, like, you cannot avoid fuckery when it needs to be recognized. And especially someone like you, where you have to see things like right out front. So the only way through is through. You must acknowledge all the fuckery. You must acknowledge all the things you do not like. And that's real. You know, what else can you do? You must. And we must recognize that there's a lot going on outside of your control that you do not like. And there's also a lot of family stuff that is difficult. So, I mean, let's face it, there's a shitstorm going on around you right now that you have no control of. What can you do to have a good year in the face of that? Recognize that this too shall pass. Recognize that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Recognize that if we are spiritual beings, we recognize that you are here at this place and time for a reason, and that you make a difference. Your life makes a difference. Let this be a year of making a difference. In a time of difficulty, let this be a year of bringing joy to yourself and others, not in a toxic positivity way, but when you're thirsty, joy is a glass of water. When you're hungry, joy is a sandwich. You know, we can keep it simple and still make a difference. Oh, I love it. Your mixer is not here because they are having a pedicure and going to have doubles for lunch and then having a nap. I don't know what doubles for lunch is, but it sounds great. So there it is. There it is. Be a bringer of joy in the face of darkness, and know that ultimately joy will win. All right. Who is up next? It's Julie. Oh no, I am so much depressed and stuck in a negative loop of thinking. What are we going to do about this? I think what you need to do, Julie, you need to seek help from others. Whether it's a friend, a doctor, a therapist, you need to ask for help. That is the important thing. Do not go through this on your own. Jenny, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. What results can I expect from the work done by Isabel yesterday and me today? All right. Isabel yesterday, you today. I don't know. I think there will be some results, but I think it's going to take time. So I would say do not judge the results until some time has passed. Do not judge the results until some time has passed. There it is. All right. Jennifer, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Is my dad having so much dreams about me? He lost his parents when he was 10. Can you read his energy and my mom's energy? They've been through a lot. Well, yeah, they really have been through a lot, and generationally, that has impacted you significantly. Your key is to survive their trauma. You can't fix their trauma. You have to survive it. Okay. Donna over on Facebook. I'm going to hop over to Facebook for a minute and do Donna. What is 2025 going to bring you? Who the heck knows? Be prepared for anything and trust very little. I hate to say that. But there will be some good things. There will be some good luck. And in terms of work and money, there could be improvement. In terms of your own spiritual path, there can be a focus. But I feel like with the people around you, they're shifting. There's social shifting that makes it hard to know who will be there for you and who won't. And so that's something you're going to have to work with. But I see a focus on career and money that will be really good. Let me know what you think. All right. Back to Preetha. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. My maternal grandmother who died in COVID, what does she want to convey to me? She wants you to lean into your creativity and remember how beautiful you are. 64, Amy Penn. I keep dreaming of relatives who are passed. What are they trying to tell me? I feel like this is about generational trauma. I feel like you're going through some generational issues right now. And this is about healing from the things that came to you from your own family. Allowing yourself the opportunity to heal from the things that did not serve you from your own family. I think that's what they're here to tell you. Baby Cakes, good to see you. Barbie Bird, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Not here for the live love life update. Am I getting closer to meeting the one? Anything I can do differently? You are getting closer to meeting someone. I'm not going to say it is the one. That will be for you to decide. But you are certainly getting closer to meeting someone. What can you do differently? Just stay open and recognize, like, here's something that I think is true about dating. And I'm going to say this not just to Barbie Bird, but to everyone with my full face, because I think it's true. When people date, they meet someone because they're attracted to them, either online, you've swiped right because you're attracted, or you meet them and there's an initial attraction. There it is. So you have that initial attraction. And instead of asking, like, the question that you ask yourself when you have the initial attraction is, could this be the one? That's the question that we ask. Could this be the one? Rather than, would I want to have dinner with this person? Like, we start looking for the one as soon as we're swiping, as soon as we're shaking hands, as soon as we're accepting a first date, we're wondering if they could be the one. And I think that is such a mistake. What we need to ask on date one is, do I want to date two? And what we need to ask on date two is, do I want to date three? And we don't want to be talking about the one or exclusivity for quite some time. And this is where I think we make a mistake. And we make the mistake because of low self-esteem. We believe that if someone's interested in me and I'm attracted to them, then we might as well, because who knows when someone else is going to be interested in me again. So there's that. Okay. And Revival of Venus, so good to see you. I did you. You're already done. You can go back and see what I had to say and come back and let me know what you think. Okay. Who is up next? Reiki with Katie, good to see you. Glad you're here. Joyce Ocean, glad you're here. Penny for your thoughts, glad you're here. Donna over on Facebook, you are very welcome. And who's next? That was Barbie Bird. Imee. I do have new boss. I'm attracted to him. What are his feelings? Can we get to something? Is the new boss interested in you? No. Keep it professional. Keep it professional. You are best to keep this professional. Gemini Sun, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being there with Shiloh. Thanks for being a member for more than a year, and thanks for being a moderator. And thanks for using members only emojis. My son is starting preschool. Oh my goodness. I'm looking for steady work and moving in 2 months. Really want to teach yoga again. Lots of transitions. What do the cards have to say about all this new? Any advice? Okay. First of all, son going to preschool, ready. We are ready for this. Perfect. You getting steady work, that's hard because you don't really want a jobby job. You want to be able to create sources of income that are from your heart. And teaching yoga is one of those. So could you make teaching yoga your job? I mean, you teach enough classes and get paid enough for each class, you can do it. You know, that does work. That can be a job. So first of all, can you get some gigs teaching yoga? I feel like you need to refresh your skills and you're not entirely confident. I almost feel like you need to take another teacher training, do some more hours or something. I'm not saying I don't think you're ready. I think you don't. I think you're not feeling confident in some way. And I think you need to go in confident to get those monies. Do I think ultimately you could make money as a yoga teacher? I mean, does anyone make money as a yoga teacher? I guess a few people do. I do think it's a good idea, but I feel like that shouldn't be the focus right this minute. Right this minute, you got to get some money coming in. And so get whatever job is not going to be egregious in the moment. I think that's really your best bet. This is hard. This part is hard. And then work on getting all the pieces together so that you can work the kind of work you really want to work. I think it's going to be a multi-step process. Now, as far as the move, I mean, that's scary and weird, but it's fine. It's fine. Overall, you're fine and you're moving forward in the right direction. All right. Hang on one second. Santiago, you're up next. Future regarding gay life. I'm sorry, love life, you're gay. That's what I meant to say. Future regarding love life in your near future, you're gay and currently single. And you know, I don't see any reason why, I mean, you can date, but I think you're really looking for a partner. I don't think you're looking for the many. I think you're looking for the one, and I think you'll find the one. All right, Zainab Syed, does Leon feel about, how does Leon feel about me? Is he attracted toward me? I think there is an attraction there, but it feels more practical than romantic. Okay. All right, here we go. Penny, for your thoughts, you're up next. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. All right. I've made the appointment for Billy the dog to travel over on Monday. Is my timing good? He seems to be better today. I so want to do this right. We love him so much. I mean, yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. There are certainly problems and issues that you did not cause, and there will be some problems and issues with this, but I think you're doing it all the right way. Latrell R. Morris, who is Von Ray, who is a member here. We're so happy to see you here. Thanks for being here. I'm still looking for apartments, but the rent is so high. I know. I have 3 months to leave. You said before I would find something, but will the process lower soon? Like, you know, will you be able to find something that you can afford in this time frame? I really do think you will. And I think you meant, will the prices lower soon? I think that's what you meant. And I do think it's happening. So I think in the 3 months, you are likely to have some good luck still. The problem is it's going to be a hair puller. You know, it's going to be a last minute thing, which is always scary. Okay. Oh no, Penny, for your thoughts. The new dog is settling in very well. The cards were right about her. She does not like puppies at all. Yeah, I thought so. Cassandra Ravelta, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. My question today is, will I be teaching kindergarten at this school again next year, or do you see something else in the works for me? Thanks for using members only emojis. We appreciate you. Teaching at the same school, no change, or something else. I think you want something else desperately, and I think something else will happen, but I don't know if it starts as soon as August. I feel like you may start at the same school next year, but then something else may happen. Okay, LP, good to see you. I miss my old self. What do I need to do to find my old confidence, vitality, and happiness? Everything feels like a struggle. I don't even know who I am anymore. Man, how many people can react to that or relate to that? That really does feel significant, right? Like people, like I can see that, man, that's crazy. We all feel that way. I think a lot of us right now. But LP, for you, what do you need to do? Give yourself time and stop judging. You're judging everything and you're judging it second by second, minute by minute, rather than judging it in the larger, I feel like you need to recognize that, like, I think you're being hard on yourself in all of this. And you need to recognize, like, in so many ways, this is not you. In so many ways, it's what's going on around you. So stop judging it. And I do wonder, though, if you have depression. I'm not a doctor. I can't make a diagnosis. But I do wonder if there is something on a health level that is real here. And if that is the case, you may want to talk to a professional who can help. So there's that, too. And I also wonder, LP, how are you sleeping? Maybe there's a sleep issue that needs to be corrected that would help you feel better. Dora Ferreira, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. I have a question. Was it a good idea to stop therapy at this moment? I think you were tired of it and needed a rest. And I recognize, should we all always be in therapy? Probably not. It's a process. Maybe you go back later. But at this moment, this is what you do. I think you're fine. At this moment, I think you're fine. I think you need this rest and you need this time to settle and process. Okay. Michelle's Mystic Corner, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. I'm wanting to do my own artwork on a project, but I'm now one arm down temporarily and cannot draw that well. Is it time to seek out someone for help that would be willing to commit to the project? Interesting. Or, I think there's an or that you wait for when you can draw again. So seek out someone now. You can't draw your own deck now, but I just assumed it was a deck. It could be anything. That was just my assumption. But would you be able to soon? See, I feel like if you focus on your healing, then you would be able to do it yourself, and that's really what you wanted to do. I'm thinking. Oh, Dora, this confirmation really comforted me. I understand, and I know that you want to do everything right for your own well-being. Okay, the sound is going in and out, and I don't know why. I don't know what's causing that. I don't have a fix for it. It may not be on my end. So let me know how a couple of you are reporting this. That one I can't fix. That one is not me. Ha, Revival of Venus. I will definitely leave it alone. Do you agree with me? Here it is. Very accurate. I don't think he will make a move. He's a higher up. I was curious about it. And Dora has the sound okay. So I don't know. I think that's going to be a YouTube issue. Yep. It's okay for some people, not for others, not on my end. All right. So if you're having a sound issue, maybe try refreshing. All right. Right, and there's a sync issue. Yeah, I was thinking there was a sync issue. Yeah. All right, That's all right. We're trying some new tech. It's okay. And yeah, try hitting refresh. And anytime, just try hitting refresh. Unless it's me, in which case refresh is not going to help at all. But this time, it's not me. All right. All right, here we go. So Penny, for your thoughts. Oh, I love that question, but I don't know what question you're talking about. And now I really want to know. Let me know. All right. Here we are. Here we are. Okay. Penny, for your thoughts. Oh, I used to be such a powerhouse. Yeah. Okay. Refreshing helped. Good. Refreshing helped. And Michelle, it is a deck. Good. We're excited for it. All right. Here we go. Penny, for your thoughts. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members only emojis. And thanks for being a member. A question for V. Is there new sensible love for her now that she moves? A nice guy that likes stability and doesn't thrive on drama. Yeah, I think that can happen. She just needs to meet a lot of people. Like, tell her not to look for the one, look for the many, and from the many, find the one. All right. Vaishali, thanks for being here. It's also your birthday today? Three birthdays. Dan, no, I don't think it is. Try refreshing, because other people are having not an issue. If everyone's having the issue, it's me. If everyone is not having the issue, it's probably not me. I could be wrong, but try refreshing and see what happens. Other people have refreshed YouTube and it cleared up. So try that and then let me know what you're experiencing, please. All right. So now, 3 birthdays today. Three. Vaishali, it's your birthday. Everyone says, Shirley James, am I the drama? I'm not the drama. Am I the drama? Sometimes I am. Yeah. You have to go out and in. There it is. Yeah, the old self question. It's a good question. Okay. Vaishali, happy birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to Vaishali. Guidance on this year and how to move forward. There's a lot on your plate. It's hard. But do it with a smile on your face anyway. And recognizing that what you're doing is trying to build stability. And that's what you want to focus on. Stability, keep a smile on your face, and it's hard, but you can do it. There it is. Happy birthday. Okay, here we go. Liz Harrison, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. My husband and I are taking our oldest son to Philadelphia and DC in a few weeks for his college spring break and leaving our other kids back home, and we'll take them on their spring break in a few weeks later. I'm a bit nervous given the situation and instability of everything right now, but I'm trying not to give in to fear. How will the trip go for everyone? Also, should I keep our return flight on the 15th or book to come home a day early on the 14th for other reasons? Okay, let's take a look and see. Okay. So, okay, first of all, in general, how will your trip be? Well, it's all major arcana cards, but I think it's all major arcana cards because like, this is a college thing. You're doing a college thing, which represents a huge change as your son becomes his own individual. And you're right to do it this way, to separate your son from the other kids. Not that you're triangulating in any way, but it's sort of a rite of passage as an adult in a way. And I think it'll be good. How will the kids at home be? I think they understand. I think they get it and they know their trip is coming, and I do not think they will malfunction and destroy society. I think they'll be fine. How will their trip be when it's time for their trip? I mean, as usual, I think there may be an issue with one of the kids not, having an illness or something like that. So that may be an issue, but you'll cross that bridge when you come to it. Should you come home a day early or stay the normal time? I personally don't see the need to come home the day early. If there is a need that I don't know about, well, you do what's best, but I don't see it. I think this is good. I think this is going to be fine. All right. Ali Mammon, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh my goodness. I've gotten a diagnosis and I want to know whether it's accurate and not anything sinister. So my understanding then is that you are perhaps concerned. My understanding then is that you are perhaps concerned that the diagnosis, like something worse might be hiding and they're not seeing it and not treating it. So obviously I also am not a doctor, but let me see. Do we think the diagnosis is accurate? I do. I think you're good. I'm not worried. Martha Vank, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Is it silly to look for a new house now when I'm not going to move for at least a year? I saw a perfect one online, but will the right one come when I need it? Martha, I guess I know it's silly. So I got to tell you, Martha, our mutual friend Anita has no desire to buy a house right now and sends me pictures of houses all the time because you want to know what you want. Now, should you go see houses? Here's what I'm going to say. I don't think you need to waste a realtor's time with appointments because you're not a buyer right now, but I think you could go to open houses and I think you can look on Zillow. Like, I think you should totally do real estate porn and go to open houses and do all of that so you can figure out really what you want. Will you find the right one when the time comes? You're so nervous and worried about this. You are so concerned, but you know what? This is a ministerial issue. My mother used to talk about this. Remember now, my mother became a minister's wife late in the game. It was a second marriage for both of them. And so she moved into the parsonage having not come into it in the beginning. And she noticed that Methodist ministers or, ministers who have a parsonage system have this reaction to retirement because it's so scary. And I know you've owned houses in the past, so you're in a way perhaps different than a lot of the ministers she knew back then, but you're more scared than you need to be. You are more scared than you need to be. You will feel better if you play with the house porn. So go to some open houses and have some fun and don't worry so much. Liz, feedback. Thank you. This is so helpful. He's been wanting to do this trip for years and we're excited to take him and spend time with being with just him. I'm so appreciative and no need to come home early. There it is. And Violet says, Reiki with Katie, I'm always looking for houses, right? It's a thing. All right. Joanne Laeza, is anything good coming my way in the near future? You know what's interesting is I feel something good at work, and I know your work situation. Joyce Ocean, I have not gotten to you yet. It's good to see you. I know it's not, I know your work has issues anyway, but I feel like there could be some unexpected improvement in your job, which I think would be helpful significantly. All right. Dinah friends, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I missed you the last time you were here. Thanks for coming back. What can I expect in March? Things will move very, very quickly. Some good things where work is concerned and maybe some education, learning some new things. Be careful about communication. There's a lot of opportunity for communication to get kerfuffled. Ooh, Smile Soul 20. I'm looking forward to doing your question. LP, definitely do that. Joanne, let me know what happens. All right. Who is next? It's Dorella. Is Tony unhappy and depressed because of me? I don't think so. I don't even know that he's unhappy or depressed. Do you think he is? Martha, thank you. I don't want to get attached to something I look at but can't have yet. I understand, but here's the thing. When we work with manifestation, you get a full face because this is for everyone. All right. So the question was, like, I know I'll be buying a house in a year. I want to look at houses now, but I'm afraid I'm going to get attached to something that I won't be able to have. Here's how this works. When we are trying to manifest something, it is good to look at what's out there, practically and spiritually, but don't get attached. Think about, this is what can be. This is what's available. And so that helps you more clearly tell higher power what it is you want. So work with it that way and have faith that what you want will be available in that time. What do you think about that? Yeah. See, you get full face when I'm really serious, right? I mean, I'm always really serious. Well, mostly. But when I'm speaking to everyone and it's not specific to the cards, there it is. All right. Lumen, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I want to ask about my upcoming meeting with my department chair. And Lumen, thanks so much for being a member. We really appreciate you. I want to change my schedule, but although he's asking what I want, he's making my schedule for me. I feel like I'm speaking into the void. How can I assert my boundaries and get the schedule that works for me and doesn't leave me burnt out? What are my department chair's intentions? Okay. Your department chair, I think, might be getting ready to have a new job, just saying. So, first of all, your department chair's investment in their job may be very limited in this moment, and you may be dealing with a new department chair before too long. Now, can the department chair hear your boundaries if you say them in a particular way? No. I feel like it is screaming into the void. It is. You can sing, you can dance, you can do whatever to tell the department chair what you want and need. You may or may not get it. But don't take it personally and don't worry about it, because I think this chair is on the way out and a new one's coming in. So things may be better in the future. Sorry. Joyous Ocean, good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. And Lumen knows what doubles is. Can someone please tell me? I don't speak Canadian. If you're going, and I don't even know it is Canadian, but I know Mixuir is Canadian, and they're going to get doubles for lunch. And then I see Lumen saying, doubles, yum. Well, if something's yummy and I don't know about it, I take exception at that. I want to know all the yummy things. Pray tell, what is doubles? Pray tell. I only know it as a tennis term. What is doubles? And how do you have it for lunch? And where can I get some? Please, someone tell me. Because if there's one thing I like almost as much as tarot, it's food. All right. It's from Trinidad. Well, now I know I want it. Oh my gosh. It's Trinidadian. Okay, I will now look for it. It's a Caribbean food. We have a lot of Caribbean restaurants down here. So now I know I can go find something and I know what to ask for. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know a lot of Caribbean food, so I really appreciate it. Here it is, Joyous Ocean. It's Trinidadian. It's a combination of Indian food and Trinidadian food. Spicy chickpeas. Well, so I love like Indian food has a lot of chickpeas in it, and I do love that, so I'll probably like it. Oh, here it is. Revival of Venus. As a Caribbean person, I can tell you it's from Trinidad, maybe with Indian influence. Yeah, common street food in Trinidad. Okay, I will go find this. I'm sure I have it near me because we have a huge Caribbean population here. I will go find it and report back. Not right this minute, but over the next few weeks, I will do so. Thank you. Thank you. We get it in New York because we have such a big Caribbean community here, and that's why I'm sure we can get it here too, because we also do. So yeah, cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Okay, and who is up next? Now that we've solved that issue for me, thank you very much. Who is up next? Okay, it's Joyous Ocean. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. I've had a couple of calls recently. Will they turn into paying business? What can I do to become better at closing sales? All right, here we go. Will these particular calls turn into paying business? One of them likely won't, one of them might. And how can you get better at closing sales? Don't be afraid to ask for your money. Do not be afraid to ask for your money. Do not be afraid to ask for your money. I think you're afraid to ask for your money. Don't be afraid to ask for your money. I think that's like there's an energy there. You have to not be afraid to ask for your money. All right. Tell me what you think about that. Violet B, who is Reiki with Katie, good to see you. Will I be moving this year, and will I find my true love this year? You can choose which question. Oh, I'm doing both. You know I'm doing both. Will you be moving this year? Not necessarily. We're glad you didn't get that card for the next question, though. Will you be finding your true love this year? Don't go looking for your true love. Go looking for people you can date. And from there, see if you can find your true love. I think if you go looking for the true love, what that means is you don't spend a lot of time with assholes, but you shouldn't spend a lot of time with assholes anyway. Right, me too, Dan. I was thinking doubles was either double dating or it was about drinking. Right, make mine a double. But I couldn't quite see Mix you are doing that. I knew that wasn't right because I know them. And I just couldn't see them doing that, especially at lunch. So, yeah, I knew. Okay. Baby cakes. Oh, Joyous Ocean, you're playing along at home. That's so cool. Okay. One yes, one no. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It does. Baby cakes, Violet, you are very welcome. Katie, baby cakes. How is my part-time employer feeling about me? And there's more questions, but I'm just going to do them one at a time. Here we go. Violet, I see the question. I'll do it. No problem. Okay. How is your part-time employer feeling about you? I think they like you well enough. Is this job going to survive a few months? Not for the longest, a couple of months maybe. How long will they want to keep me? Yeah, see, I think it's a couple of months. Violet, I have a hard time asking for money too. Yeah, I remember the first time I bid a party at a higher rate than I've ever said before. And I was on the phone and I said the number with confidence, but my face did not have confidence. And John was there and he looked at me and he was like, I know that was hard for you. I got the party though. Mixuir is at lunch eating doubles right now. Okay. Dan, so good to see you. Will my financial situation improve soon? Actually, yeah, a little bit at a time, but yes. A little bit at a time, but yes, have faith. Okay, and Katie, Violet B, I'm going to do that question, but I just lost it, so give me a minute. But it's juicy, so I was looking for it. There it is, because I like the juice, you know that. Okay, Does my best friend Laurie, who passed in 2020, have a message for me? I've been dreaming of her. Yeah. She thinks you're hard on yourself. She thinks if she were there, she would be metaphorically smacking you upside the head for being so hard on yourself. She also thinks that you worry too much about her. She's fine. She is here to take care of you. Let me know what you think. Yeah, Joyous Ocean, there it is. Yep. Yeah, baby cakes, a couple of months will do. I kind of agree, actually. Okay. Here we go. Scrolling through, trying not to miss anyone. Here it is, Smile Soul 20. The question that I have been waiting for. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. I've been chatting with 2 women online. Will one of them be my new life partner? So here's the thing. And again, like this is that whole thing about early dating. We're going to start with, will you have coffee with either of them? Will you have a meal with either of them? And then we get there. But do we see potential with either of these people? I'm glad you're talking to people. Get a coffee date going. Meet them in person. One of them, there is some potential at least for friendship, but I think you need to talk to more people. And right now you're looking for dates, not partnership. From dates, you look for partnership. Good luck. Keep me posted. All right. All right, here we go. Ha, Violet. Katie, you're right. She always thought I was too hard on myself. That is a relief to hear she's here for me. Yeah, that's a hard loss. It really is. Theranaya, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. What do I need to know about love right now? I think it's a work in progress. I think you're learning, but don't try to build relationships with people who aren't honest and can't communicate. Like, you can do all the work you want to build a relationship, but if the other person isn't doing it too, how's it going to work? It's not. So who you choose really matters. All right, my friends, believe it or not, we have gotten to what I believe is the end of questions on Facebook and on YouTube. I appreciate all of you. If I have accidentally skipped you, I'm so sorry. That was never my intent. Please reiterate your question. If you're here and you have not yet asked a question, it is last call for readings. So you will be seeing me popping up on in different places. I am looking at offering more on YouTube and offering more in other places as well. So that's why we're playing here. And that will be fun. I appreciate all of you so much. I do want to remind you that Global Tarot Circle is next week on Wednesday. There's a link up already. Make sure you mark your calendar and join us. And make sure you get those tarot scopes. They are available on YouTube and going up on TikTok, and they'll be going up on YouTube Shorts as well. I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for super chats, super stickers. Thank you to the members and the moderators. Welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you so much. I will look forward to seeing you soon. Oh, and there is a link in the description to book a reading with me. Please do. You know you want to. Take care. Be good.